Hi friends, good evening and welcome to my YouTube channel, We Can Make a Difference. Once again, I want to share with you a story from the life of Jesus. One day, some of his disciples came to him and said, Lord, the disciples of John the Baptist taught them how to pray. Please, Lord Jesus, teach us also how to pray. Then, of course, Jesus taught them the prayer, the beautiful prayer, the famous prayer, the prayer that many people know, called Our Father. And once he taught them the prayer, he continued with the story. And then he shared with them a story of a man who, in the middle of the night, went to his neighbor, knocked at the door and said, please, I need your help. I have a visitor, an unexpected visitor, and I have nothing to give him, nothing to feed him with. I have no food at home. I would like you to give me few loaves of bread. The man from inside, the neighbor, said, please do not bother me. Do not trouble me. This is too late. You are at the middle of the night. And besides, I'm sleeping. My children are sleeping. Is it not possible at this time for me to get up and give you some bread, some food? Now Jesus says, that man may not get up because of his love for him, but he would definitely get up because of the insistence of his friend. His friend kept insisting that he should give him some bread for that night. And so Jesus is giving us a beautiful message. When you pray, we must pray without ceasing. We should never give up. Prayer may not be answered all of a sudden, immediately, at once. You need to ask without ceasing, without stopping. So that's the message that Jesus wants to give it to us. That when you pray, please do not stop praying. You may not get what you ask him for immediately, but if you insist and pray without stopping, without ceasing, Jesus will answer our prayers. Our prayers will be answered. And then he goes on to say something very encouraging, very consoling. He says, ask and you shall receive. Seek and you will find. And knock, the door will be open to you. My dear friends, what a beautiful message. Who can tell us, who among your best friends will tell you, you ask and you shall receive? Look at our own style of giving. We don't give it to anyone who asks, right? We may give it to someone who is very dear to us. But Jesus says, ask and you will receive. Not you may, you will. And emphasis is there that we will receive if you ask for something. And that's a message that I would like you to remember. Jesus will never fail us. Whatever we ask for, He will answer our prayers and He will give us whatever we ask for. The same way, if you're looking for something, maybe you lost your job, keep looking for your job. And you will find the job. What is important is that we never stop, we will never give up, we will never get discouraged. That's the most important thing. And so, my dear friends, I would like to conclude this short video by presenting to you my poem, Ask and You Shall Receive. This is a poem which contains 24 lines. Look at the lines, listen carefully to those lines, those words, and I'm sure some of these words will be talking to you, will be touching your heart. Some of the lines you may love more than other lines. Those lines you will pick up and think over them and see how you can use these words into your daily life. Thank you and God bless.
Ask and you shall receive. A poem by Father Antony. It is hard to accept, ask and you shall receive. Who gives such assurance? It's hard to believe. But if you know who really makes this promise, you will doubt no more, and such thoughts will vanish. Only Jesus can give us such assurance. He is faithful to his word and knows no pretense. Ask him for anything, he'll not disappoint. His word soothes you more than any ointment. Jesus didn't send anyone empty-handed. Those who came for help had their prayers answered. He continues to give if you ask him in faith. You should grow in faith and find it your strength. If you have faith as small as a mustard seed and tell the mountain to uproot from the ground, you will have it removed all of a sudden. Trust in Jesus, you will not be forsaken. Seek and you will find is another promise. Keep your hope high, don't allow it to diminish. One who keeps seeking without discouragement will soon find in it God's time and agreement. Knock and the door will be open comes the third. To accept and believe, it's really hard. Keep knocking may become very difficult. Place your hope in Jesus, he'll bring good result.